It's a tradition over 20-plus years, and it's the first event since we made the announcement to move to Division I, and that'll be part of the celebration and this Spirit Night.
A trio of Tritons were in the studio on Thursday promoting what is the biggest night on the UCSD sports calendar. Spirit Night, featuring a ladies and men's doubleheader between USD and Cal Poly Pomona. Lots of festivities for the near 4,000 fans cramming into the arena. Girls go first. It was Kayla Soto hitting the pull-up jumper there. She finished with 13 points for the victorious Lady Tritons, 68-66, closer than we thought. The men's side of things, well, that's the Christian Oshida right there. He had his jumper working. He finishes with a game-high 23, but it's not enough. The visiting Broncos win this one, pulling away the final 80-69. The Tritons split the Spirit Night doubleheader.
You know, it's always great to have a great crowd. You know, that's why we're here. We put on a show for them. And we did that to the best of our ability tonight, but it wasn't enough. We play out the atmosphere. It's great. It was a great crowd out there, and we loved it, but came up short. I think we just got to play harder and take every possession personal. You know, we can't play like there's the next game. We got to play every game like it's our last. We just got to come out, practice hard, get in the gym, and move on.
The search for the school with the best student section is really hitting high gear Friday. KUSI Sports sending cameras to 6 different Battle of the Fans locations. We'll start in Ramona. Allison Edmonds' job is to show you the dog pound. We'll have that story for you later next week. Right now, the Bulldogs are hosting Fallbrook. Early action Warrior sophomore Joel Calhoun drains the three-pointer. Later, Ramona passes it around and finds Shane Swatter. Shane finds the net. Final score 54-48. The Bulldogs on the good side of things there. Maddie Sinclair out at El Cap pumping up the crowd for the Battle of the Fans. But let's see the highlights first. The Vaqueros hosting Santana. Jake Fitzner buries the three. In the fourth quarter, the Sultans' Desmond Williams splits the defenders and gets to the bucket as Santana wins on Battle of the Fan Night. The final 64-53. We go to the 56, where the Battle of the Fans tour bus takes us to the Westview Black Hole. Brandon Stone has that story later next week. Del Norte covering the floor early in this one. Kyle Grabhorn to Tanner Tolastrup for the three, but Westview is hitting from all angles on senior night. Justin Bing with the up and under. Final 46-45 Wolverines. Mr. Stone also stopping by Torrey Pines, where the Falcons are hosting Carlsbad. Does the Nest look like a winning team? Oh boy, I recognize that blonde there in the middle. That's a pretty famous lacrosse player. They're all wearing camo. This Torrey highlight reel with a drive in the Pope-mobile. Bryce with the three ball, then Finn Sullivan hits the runner. The final 73-54. Torrey Pines on top. Next stop, the stable. Matt Gilson hanging out with Rancho Bernardo as they host Mission Vista. We'll have that story for you next week. The Broncos on the run early on as Max Gaston gives and go with Knox Winkler there for the fast break layup. Then it's Tyler Santos taking it all the way for the finish. Plenty for RB to cheer about. The Broncos clinched the Palomar League title, the final 74-23. So you're looking at all 9 schools in our competition. Mount Carmel's game ended early tonight, so we're going to push back their shoot until a week from tonight. So the important dates to remember, starting this weekend, we'll begin airing the schools we have in the can. Saturday the 17th, we will post all 9 video clips to all our social media platforms, KUSI, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And then the voting begins. We will pick the winner on the 28th of the month. There'll be a big school and small school winner. Any suspicious votes get tossed out. Oh, by the way, the winning schools will be will be honored at the CIF section finals at the Slim Jim later that week, on the weekend. All right, the Harlem Globetrotters now in their 92nd year of existence. Never has an organization been so aptly named. The iconic basketball team can boast platinum status as they circle the world repeatedly. No organization works harder at promoting their organization while making an impact in the community. Orlando Melendez, a.k.a. El Gato, on the campus of Bonita Vista Friday morning, sharing the court with Lady Baron sensation Shyla Latone.
Yes, it's a dream come true. I've been watching them. I watched a few videos of them, but seeing them seeing the person in person is like, it's crazy. I never thought I would meet him. It was actually nerve-wracking. I had no idea that was going to happen. It threw me off guard. I mean, it was a great feeling.
Well, after Bonita Vista, El Gato set sail for KUSI. First, he crashed Mark's weathercast. Then he sat down with moi on the sports rail. You can see our entire conversation at KUSI.com. But here's a little clip for your appetite.
For somebody else, and it feels good. And I think we all should try to do just one little thing every day to make somebody better. And you know, we are 30 overall as a team. And you know, I think it takes more than 30 guys to do positive things for everybody. We're happy, and I'm happy to be part of it.
What's the greatest lesson Coach Smith ever taught you?
Wow, how to build character. You know, he was a person that everybody loved, and he was honest in every way possible, and to teach us to how to deal with daily things that maybe you get taken care of through a schedule. Now he's teaching them how to create that personal responsibility to get better.
Invaluable lesson.
Yes, sir.
I grew up watching the Trotters in cartoons and watching, you know, the iconics, the Curly, the Meadowlark. Mm-hmm. I'll spot you those two. Put your Mount Rushmore. Well, I'll give you a starting 5 on Mount Rushmore. Who's the greatest 5 Trotters?
All right, I got Meadowlark, I got Curly, I got Geese Osby, and Marcus Haynes.
I think a lot of people would agree. I met Curly. It did not go well. Take a watch this.
In the bucket, and we have over here ice cold water, and really, it's a wonderful gag. You know what I mean? Nobody really ever gets wet. Oh, I'm surprised. We always have the confetti for the fans and the water for the referee.
He was a pretty good ball handler, was he not?
Oh my goodness, yes. His heart don't fit on his chest. You know, he's one of the most original guys and legit and truly honest guys I ever met. I know for a fact he was playing golf, and some guy came in and said, "Hey, Curly, can I get your autograph?" And he said, "Let me see your scorecard." And he said, "No, you should give me your autograph, because look at this scorecard right here." So it was awesome.
Oh boy, it's gonna be fun, and you'll have 2 shots at seeing them at the Valley View Casino Center, the Hollywood Globetrotters, a.k.a. El Gato will be leading the show, as he is just a pleasure to be with. Make sure you get your tickets and take the kiddies, because it's just wholesome fun that never gets old.